Welcome to the new series. We have Duisburg, and we're going to be breaking the Bundesliga. Welcome, one and all. We have our prequels on this iteration of life. So, as you can tell, we are currently 11 years into the future. It's taken us a little while to get here, but this is our first season in the Bundesliga with Duisburg. We are playing today Fortuna Düsseldorf, who, as you can see, are one of our rivals on the screen. It's taken me a little while. I've already done this intro once and lost where the rivals were. So here we are again. We are 3 games deep. We've managed to pick up a win, a loss, and a draw. So we're just tasting everything the Bundesliga's got to offer. Fortuna are currently on the same points as us, actually. And if we go into the league itself and we look where we line up, they are one of the teams that we're going to be battling to kind of not get relegated, really. So that's pretty good for us. We're the better of the 3 promoted teams as well, which is pretty tasty. I think we've got enough to stay up. Realistically, all we need to do is just not be as bad as 2 other teams. So that's pretty tasty. We've obviously made a few signings, so I'll introduce you to those straight away. The fellas that have left us, there's not too much. Federico Ponce de Leon has gone back to Argentina. We picked him up we picked him up on a free. What's that? 6 months after Galaxy spent 1.2 million on him, 1.9. He played a few games for us. Wasn't really fitting for our system, and we sold him. So he's gone. And there's a few others that have gone for minimal fees. Frabrotter's gone as well. We picked him up quite old. We've lost half the money on him, but we've got rid of his wages, which is the main thing. And we've bought in a handful. So we bought in Willie Dorr. What's his name? I'm not lying. He's not great, but he came in on a free and he's all right cover for us. Fabrizio Bertini. He looks okay as a backup goalkeeper. He is happy to be a backup as well, so he's just here to kind of fill in the numbers. Wages are a little bit high for a backup goalkeeper, but we're now in the Bundesliga, so we can afford it, so don't worry about it. Next, we had Ben Jonsian. He came in to us for the dizzying sum of 235k. He's currently valued between 13 and 15 million. He's quite good. There's quite a few teams interested in him as well. He's played a few games. He's been okay. 7 rating. So he should do good for us. Nice and tall. And he's either between our holding mid role or just one of the 3 centre-backs. So I'm not 100% sure where he's going to play, but he can cover 2 roles, which is helpful. We also bought in Georgi Jinchvelchkale. Well, my leg from my camera is covering his name here. It's not helping me at all in the slightest. Oh, here it is. Jinchvelashvili. It's almost 5% right. Georgi's came in. He's all right. He came in for 500,000 and he's valued at 500,000. So there might be some point for growth there for him. May loan him out. May just sell him. Not sure. The next fella, we're going up price-wise, is Adalberto Sheriff. He is just here. He's a right wing-back. We've brought him in kind of for cover and to challenge Nupa on the right side. I was surprised he's valued quite as much as he is. There's a few teams interested in him. We picked him up on deadline day. I just brought him in because I needed another right back and he was relatively cheap. He's came in for 1.2 million. And as I say, it's pretty damn good. So that's good. The next one is Dogakan Karademia. Definitely wrong. And I've just noticed his value. Nearly fell out my chair. We didn't spend that much on him. Don't worry. 2.1 million. He's played 1 game, scored twice, which is handy. He's a little bit speedy. So he's handy for one of the strikers for us. And a final signing was Velibor Stozic. He's valued between 5 and 5.6. He came in for 4 million. He is 24 years of age. Came in from Partizan. And I'm trying to retrain him to cover in this role as a roaming playmaker if needs be. But he can do the centre mid attack pretty well, which is helpful. Because that's the role that we play. Bit of a rude awakening. Our first league game was against Hertha Berlin. It was at Hertha Berlin, to be precise. And they're quite good. It's not the Hertha Berlin of real life. It's the Hertha Berlin of Football Manager that are valued at nearly £1 billion. Being very generous saying that. And they've got 3 or 4 of the most expensive players in the world. They're quite good. Everyone on my team got booked, and Dwyer decided to get himself sent off, which is nice of him. We had managed to get an equaliser just after half-time with Senga, a header, obviously, because he's an absolute beast in the air. But, yeah, it wasn't quite enough for us, unfortunately. Our first points came in the way of a 1-1 against Eintracht Frankfurt, another header, nice and early from Senga, and then Marvin Street scored a smashing free kick 3 minutes later, and then pretty much nothing else happened, which I was fine with. Picked up a point. They did have the better stats, but it's fine. Perfectly fine. We got our first point on the board. And our first win came in the way of an absolute slapping of Arminia Bielefeld. They decided to get the sending off this time in the 2nd minute. My guy was outside the area, just ran over and twatted him. So he's gone, put him down to 10 men. And Wellison had a wonderful game. He got the assist in both the goals of the previous games. 2 assists in this one. Dwyer kind of made a bit of an amends for himself, getting a goal. Karademia got both of his goals in this game, and Stefan Kuhn did it as well. So 4-0. Hopefully we can carry that on into our game against Fortuna Düsseldorf. We're going into it with Jada in goal, Georgi, Dwyer and Parsons as the back 3, Nupert and Velison outside of Jankovic, who has returned from his injury, broken leg last season. Wasn't ideal, but we still managed to get promoted, so it's all good. Stozic and Senga in the middle, with Aquino supporting Karademia up top. Before we jump in to the game itself, though, if you could do me the favour of liking and subscribing. If you're enjoying the series, previous one, and you're looking forward to this one, as I say, like, subscribe, that'd be beautiful. Share it around, tell everyone, be wonderful. But let's get into the game, and hopefully straight into a highlight of us scoring. Jankovic has got the ball in the middle, out to Nupert on the right, pops it into Senga. He's only 6 foot. It's straight into a highlight of us scoring. Karademia has got his first on camera, 3rd of the season. Yeah, Senga is only 6'2", but his jumping reach is 18, I believe, and he's got decent heading as well. Actually, you know what, I can just show you. Where is it? Where's his heading? 13. It's not game breaking, but it's pretty effective. As is us taking a nice lead. Here's a slight issue with this skin. For some reason, our colours are light blue, or like a middle blue, and a ever so slightly darker blue. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. I played against a team, I think it was Bielefeld, that was black on black. That's not good either. Literally couldn't see it. Moraes has the ball for Frankfurt. Here we go. I was going to say hopefully we'll get the interception. It just immediately happened. Nupert pushing forward on the right side. Got bodies running through. Jankovic should just chill here. Hopefully try and quell any counter-attacks that they've got. Aquino, it's 2. Not even 10 minutes in. I asked them to carry on from the previous game. They seem to heed my advice. A corner. Out on the right side. Stozic is taking it towards the far post. Aquino's nodded it across. Karademia's putting it in. The ref is getting involved. Okay, I just had a feeling the ref was going to get involved here. Are you going to disallow it? Or are you just wanting to have some time? He's not disallowed it. Wonderful. So Karademia was comfortably onside. He's got his second of the game. Aquino's got a goal and an assist. Wonderful. Wonderful. Senga picks up the ball from the middle, puts it out to Nupert again on that right side. He's not actually a right wing back by trade. I think he's supposed to be a cam, but he's doing a good job at it. It's 4. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just... Alright. I don't know. I don't know why they're being so effective all of a sudden. It may be disallowed, but either way, it's still 3-0. Don't worry about it. That'd have been nice for Senga to get a goal that wasn't with his fat head. That's right, he's gone. He's gone. He was comfortably off, to be fair. Corner again. Stozic towards the near post this time. Georgi hits the crossbar. We are absolutely battering these. Sorin with a throw-in for Frankfurt. Nupert intercepts. We're attacking once more. Of course we are. Karademia back to Nupert. He ran into his teammate. Nguenge puts it back to Christensen in goal for them. Are they going to build an attack, or are we going to dispossess and just score again? That one would be preferable. Nupert? He didn't make the heads. Balls with the Frankfurt goalkeeper. Christensen batters it forward. We've allowed him to bring that down for some reason. Put straight through the middle. Ajeda's made a pretty good save, to be fair, and Dua picks up the loose ball. Why are you doing that for? Don't do that. Wellison with a throw-in on the left side. Short to Jankovic, forward to Aquino, who should be a striker, but who wants to go and play on the wing again. Fair enough, because he scored like 30 goals from the wing last year, but we're not playing that formation at the moment, so you're going to have to deal with it, mate. Karademia pushes forward, got Wellison outside, who just kicks it at their defender, which is good of him. Dua makes the header, of course he does. Aquino, Senga, out to Wellison, whips it across. Karademia, oh, I thought he was going to have his hat-trick. Nupa with the ball on the right again, immediately dispossessed. Gerbeja? I don't know. There's too many consonants together for that name for me, to be fair. Karademia, goalie's got it. Right, he lumps it forward once more. Manuel on the left side for him. Nupa attempted to make the interception. Wasn't having any of it. The ball in the middle with Frankfurt. Manuel out to Sandoval on the right side. He's got a few bodies in the middle. Hopefully he just kicks it to one of ours. That nearly worked for him. Concerned me quite a bit. Appelkamp's going to take the corner for him. Towards the near post. Far post. Senga heads it away anyway. Beautiful. Manuel. Aquino's kicked him. We're still playing. Don't worry about it. Glad the ref accepted the bribe that I sent him. Senga. Right, he's brought that down. Ref, that's definitely a foul, that was. 100%. Get him off. Dua with the free kick. Short to Parsons. Out to Wellison. Aquino. Forward to Stosic. Into... Karademia. He's getting a bit carried away. I'm sorry. I'm going to drop Jankovic back. Put this fella. Put Georgie in the middle. He's not having a wonderful time. Do you know what? Just for the whoops and gigs of it, we're having fun. So let's swap back to our old formation. We'll bring in Stefan Kuhn to go out on that right side. There we go. Look at that. We've got one more sub that we can make as well at the moment, I'm thinking. We'll bring Nupa out for Freddy Herrera on the right side. So that right side is fresh as anything. Ngenge, all the way back to his goalkeeper. I have a feeling this highlight might just be because I've made a substitution. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Don't worry about it. Sorin with a throw-in. Almost rhymes. Last 15 minutes now. Put forward to Olsen. Olsen? Might just be Olsen. Who knows? Appelkamp. Sandoval. I'm not of these nations. Leave me alone. Stop bullying me. He's heading down the right side. Appelkamp has the ball in the middle. Puts it through to Gerbeja. Could the goalie have done a little bit more there? I have a feeling he could have done. He went for the ball and then decided to sprint away instead. Which is fair. Decent ball through. The defence were all discombobulated. And then the goalie just kind of stood there, did the start of a chicken dance, and then fell over. 5 minutes now. Christensen batters it forward for Dusseldorf. Jankovic wins the header and gets it back under our possession. So, Senga forward towards Karademia. I think he might have been offside. Kicked it wide anyway. Don't worry about it. 4-1. I will take that all day long. Back-to-back games in which we scored 4 goals. And we're up in the European places. I'm kind of conditioned to not saying European places and saying promotion slots. I nearly said the same. It's not a promotion. However, we are only 4 games in, so let's not get too carried away. There we are. Triumph in the Strassenbahn derby. Don't know what a Strassenbahn is. Either way, we triumphed in it apparently. We have the second round of the Pokal. I didn't tell you what happened. We won the first one. We beat Eintracht Braunschweig 3-2. They are in the 3 Liga, I think. It was a little bit close, but we beat them, so it's fine. I'm thinking we'll come back for Leipzig, maybe Köln or Union Berlin, depending on who's closer to us at that point. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. We'll see if we can progress further through the cup. If you did enjoy today's episode, and the first of the series, technical series, then please do me the favour, like, subscribe. That would be beautiful. Really would help get the series and my face out there. And we have some items on screen so you can carry on watching. Thank you very much for your time.